Hello everyone, welcome back to Fallout. So, I remembered that in the last episode there was a quest that would get us big money so that we could get into, well, it might be able to get into the casino, or the strip rather. We still might have to sell some stuff though. So, we're going to try that. And then we're also going to do the companions quest over in Novak. So, quests. Back down the Saurus, rescue the captives, hire a guard named Oris, deliver the package to the man at the designated location. Okay, there it is. So I'm gonna go, I guess, that way. It's not the free side, okay. Like outskirts? Outside of free side. I'm gonna just... Oh,
hey,
hello.
You're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Stim pack, damn, nice. I appreciate that, man. Where'd he go? Okay, so outside. Oh my god, that looks even more ridiculous. It's amazing. I won't go any further into the wastelands. Okay, well, I'm almost there, apparently. Drug addicted as I am.
Are you the Van Graff's emissary?
I am.
Do you have what we requested?
It's right here.
Ah, then our business is concluded. Tell your superiors that we will contact them shortly.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna take all my shit off of me again.
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns?
Take my stuff. Delivered the package.
And? Don't leave me in suspense. What was their reaction?
He said you'd hear from them soon.
Good. Good. Here's your payment. If you'll excuse me, I have some thinking to do. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs help with. I volunteered you. See him for the details.
Jean-Baptiste, huh? Okay, guess we'll follow that. Jean-Baptiste.
Ah, just the person I was looking for. Your name came up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes to work for this family. Luckily for you, I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money?
Absolutely.
All right then. If we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple. Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between us and a big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find.
Who is this girl?
Her name is Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and I, we need to have a discussion. Find her, bring her here, so I can talk to her, one-on-one.
You know where she is?
Fuck no. If I knew where this bitch was, you think I'd be asking you? Still, there's someone who might. Old Alice McLafferty, Crimson Caravan, might know something. She keeps tabs on caravan traffic in the Mojave. Wouldn't put it past her to keep track of Cassidy Caravans and its owner.
He doesn't trust me yet, so why don't you do it?
I got business here. Need to watch the shop, make sure things are running smoothly. Besides, if I came for the girl, I'm not all friendly and charming like you are. She might get the wrong idea.
I'll do it.
Find her, bring her back here so we can talk. Needless to say, there's some good money in it for you.
Okay. Hello.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
I'll come back to you, don't worry. I remember this place. I murdered everybody. Good times. Alice.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I'm looking for Cass. Van Graffs told me to check in with you.
Coincidentally, I'm also looking for her. I've got a business offer she'd be interested in. I believe Cass frequents the Mojave Outpost, far south of here, near the California border.
I think I know where that is. Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask them, and they're probably gonna be like, yeah, we don't know where she is either. And then she's probably gonna be dead somewhere. And that's how these things go, right? Oh, Cass.
Looking for trouble?
It's minding my business.
Your business, huh? Now there's a store worth tending. You run along now. Judging by that busted pilot light expression you're fixed with, business ain't so good.
Think we got off on the wrong foot. How about a drink?
How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
I'm not trying to forget.
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
Jeez. They sound like raiders.
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line. And the Mojave Outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
Met him, nice in person.
Yeah, he's been with NCR so long, all he can see is the worst outcome of everything. So he doesn't do anything. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
I already cleared the roads from Jackson.
No shit. Drinks on me then. Still, not like I'm going anywhere. Caravan title's still keeping me here, even though it's dead and gone.
I wanted to ask you something else.
What's on your mind?
Jean-Baptiste and Freeside wanted to meet with you.
Jean-Baptiste. Sounds like someone got knocked out of the good book so hard his name broke. Either that, or it's Canadarian or some such shit. So who is this Baptiste, and what does he want?
He's with the Van Graffs.
The only Van Graffs I know are the ones out west. Well, except for Gloria Van Graff, and I don't know her all that well. Nor do I want to. Don't have any objection speaking with him. Though if he's with the Van Graffs, he should know I'm not looking to buy weapons.
Mind following me to Freeside?
Not leaving here until my caravan paper's clear. Or my title goes away. If you were looking for someone to caravan with, I'd try the Crimson Caravan up north. They pretty much run the roads now.
Okay, well, we can't do that yet, so we gotta do something else. Cass is drowning your sorrows in the Mojave Outpost. Your advice, go work for the Crimson Caravan. Let's do that first.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
I'll take it. What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Alright. How far do I gotta go for that one? Gunrunners has been found. I mean, not terrible. Not great either. In times like this, it would be nice to have like a motorcycle or something. Be hilarious if they could build a thing. Well, McCarran. I don't think I've been here. Damn. I could steal it. There's a plunger right there. Right there. Oh, you're the guy.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
No, this is the first I've heard about Vault 22.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin?
Save the sales pitch. I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Nothing's impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
What do you need me to do?
I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Well, I could use some compensation. I'll do the job.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the 2 scientists who are working there. So far, they've only managed to achieve 1% power output. I'd send help if I could spare the personnel.
We have a line of quests before we can do that one specific one.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yeah. He asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No, he didn't mention anyone else.
But now he's hired you, which means one of 2 things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
I'll go look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Well, I haven't shot or killed much of anything yet. Find Keeley, optional. Enter Vault 22 and download the research data. A very nice view of the little Vegas monument. Sunset Sarsaparilla. That's a giant bobcat. Should go get that one, sell that one. What? Oh. What? Abandoned home. Alright, make sure there's no traps around here. Hello. Oh, it was too quiet. I'm done with your shit, dude. Alright, good to know this place is not friendly. What are those? Oh, they're fast. They're very fast. There's the land of the green. Stay out. The plants kill. Haven't been here. No, it's never good when the place starts to arm you. Let's kill a... What's that? I will say, the plants do kill. New prediction system diagnostic shows memory has been corrupted. 3 messages retrieved. Security request. Assistant Mathers went into the caves at 1846 today and still hasn't returned. Requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct research. Medical emergency. We need a medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts, who's horribly wounded. When I asked them where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until further investigation can take place. Help. Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold off. Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please send security help at once. With Dr. Willie watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters down in the common area, I'm officially in charge of the level, and I'm requesting security at once. Where's Keefe? Oh, yeah, kind of bigger. Okay, warning. Okay, status reports. Oh. Yields continue to improve. Splicing the other cultivar GN188 with the existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial light we have. On a side note, Dr. Peters has missed his 3rd straight day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from the clinic that he is in fact sick. So he must have caught this stuff. On alert, the guys down in the pest control sent up a sample of a substance. One of their specimens secretes to attract insects. Tests show that the substance has a mood-altering effect on smaller animals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I've begun to order them to stay in bed and recover, but at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do research. Not much to report today. The mood is usually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by, of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attacking people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's an exceptionally bad taste. Oh, there's something big over there. Oh, it's just praying mantises. Oh. Well, I can't get there yet, so... let's see what this says. Noise complaint. Can maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up on this time too. Entry 3. This level seems to have been devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on plants, with concentration on producing plants with a high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, it sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. It's strange, but some sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systematic pressure have been bypassed. I'm hearing a strange chittering sound for some time now, and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one of them the other day. The creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others here ran afoul of the creatures, but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mercs. Okay. The elevator does not appear to be working. If you had more experience with fixing machinery, you could probably get it working. Repair 50 required. Whoa. Again. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the jump start. Unlock crew quarters. Crew quarters door unlocked. Data backup door unlocked. Override engage at door site. Crew quarters, data backup. Okay. This could be a mess. Make sure everything's dead first. Oh shit. You've gained the Lord Death perk. It's the Lord Death perk. Stats, skills, perks. Lord Death. You gain a damage bonus against everything because you like killing everything. Yes. Beautiful. There's two of you in here. Of course there was. Yeah, I'm not surprised with there too. Oh, there's a crib in here. Key cards. It'd be hilarious if they're like, yeah, no, you just unleashed all the bad into the world. Please stop. I don't think you understand how much I like smashing things. Whoa. Condition. Dr. Peters is suffering from a severe case of pneumonia, the result of the spread of some sort of microorganism in his lungs. I've applied the usual treatment and requested that he refrain from working and stop by twice a day for observation. This entire group showed up throughout the course of the day, displaying the same symptoms. They're remarkably similar to Dr. Peters' condition when he first came in a week ago. I hope we don't have a contagion on our hands. Dr. Peters isn't responding to the treatment, or more accurately, his body is actively rejecting the treatment. His condition has worsened, and I'm on the cusp of ordering exploratory surgery. Another group with chills, a fever, and a terrible racking cough. I'm recommending that they be separated from the general populace. Dr. Peters is dead. His vitals flatlined 10 minutes before he entered surgery. I decided to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were filled with some sort of fungal infection. Strangely, the fungus still shows evidence of growth despite the death of its host. I'll consult with one of the mycologists on the 5th level and see if they can identify it. I don't really know how to describe what just happened. 1 minute, I was closing up for the day, and the next, Dr. Peters' corpse sat up and attacked me. I was able to flee the office and seal it inside until the security arrived, but what the hell is going on? If all the recent illnesses are the same thing. Ticket 1, strange noises. Sent a team to inspect. Source of problem not detected. Gas leak? Reports of possible gas leak. Several people have complained of coughing fits and other respiratory systems. Action complete diagnostic of air circulation system. Discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of the air being pumped through the vault. No harmful gases were detected. Also, a strange residue was detected on the air filters, which has been forwarded for identification. Swapped out the filters just in case. They're giving me a lot. Disengage. Access granted. Alright, we're gonna need some sarsaparillas. You're giant. Okay. Species 1. A distant relative of the more commonly known Venus flytrap species, BE908 seems to be performing well. The plants are a threat to creatures up to 5 times their size due to the violent nature of the opposing moths. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. The plants' lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey into reach by means of a nectar they secrete from their bodies. The mantis religiosa? Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation. The insects are voracious, and their camouflage allows them to attack prey by surprise. Also, they complement our botanical specimens by hunting down those pests that avoid to escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when other food is scarce, making their numbers self-regulated when prey is scarce. Species 3, Bavaria mordicana, an entomopathogenic fungus. B. mordicana has been developed to colonize the bodies of most pests. Once it has fully colonized a host body, the host technically dies, but the body continues to move by means of the fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host's body, infecting all who come near it. Its drawbacks include the time it takes to kill prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. Nice. Ugh. Serious? Alright, hold on. How's my weapon doing? It's doing alright. Getting the sunset going. Hey.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yeah, Angela Williams asked me to come find you.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Of course, I'd be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the 2nd level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Yeah, these plants, I don't think they should go out into the world. They'll pretty much kill everybody except me. Oh, they nearly killed me. What's this? Download research data. Done my job. 2nd level. There she is.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Sure, how can I help?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Sounds dangerous. Any idea where these are?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
How exactly should I ignite it?
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use.
Cool.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. She was not kidding. Survived the blast. Whoa. Was it this whole area? Okay. Is this what I'm gonna do? I'm going to hope for the best. Close it, close it, close it. Holy shit. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Nope, not mine. It's grenades. Did that do it? Oh, there's no way. How do I survive that? Okay, so that's the gas. Okay, I think we can survive this. I'm safe. So I don't trust this place. Actually, hold on. Let's grab grenade. Holy shit. There she is.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Will it take long?
No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
We have to be honest here. Actually, I copied the files. Hinderman sent me here to get them.
Yes, that sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
I'll do it.
Glad you're thinking clearly. I was afraid to blink there for a second. There, all done. That wasn't so bad, was it? I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Hey. We have to be honest because the wasteland's bad enough, and I feel like this would just make it worse. Could you imagine mutated plants? Yeah, no, it would be awful, and it would be our fault. So, oh, there's another thing here. Establish a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal but still running, and I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few years, but none have left. It's getting late, so I'll resume the expedition in the morning. Keely out. The growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room. But even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildern was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. Well, she worked for him and she knows the dangers of it, so I'm going to say that she knows what she's doing. Well, needless to say, the plants kill no longer. So, that's gonna do it for me today. That was an interesting side quest, I'm not going to lie. So next episode, we're going to turn these episodes in, and then from there, we will actually do the companion quest in Novak, and we will go from there. Alright, thank you for joining and watching this episode. See you next time.